Brian the Rabid Dog. Chapter 10. The Attack of the Hellhound. The moon was looming over the Griffin's house. Meanwhile, Peter, Lois, Meg, Chris were horrified after they found Quagmire completely mutilated in their kitchen. Who the hell could have done this? Peter questioned, confused. There's no way a person could do this. It looks like he was mauled by a bear, Lois said worriedly. Suddenly, they began to hear growling coming from behind the knocked over table. What's that? Meg questioned worriedly. I think it's the animal that killed Quagmire. Stand back, I'll take care of him, Peter explained determinedly. Seconds later, Brian came crawling out from the right side of the table. Their eyes widened in shock as it was Brian. His eyes were blood red, and he was drooling, yelling liquid with blood on face. Brian! What the hell happened to you? Peter questioned, confused. Did you do this, Brian? Lois questioned worriedly. Brian then started approaching them with his sharp fangs. Come on, Brian. It's us, your family, Meg explained nervously. Brian barked at them viciously. Cut it out, Brian, this isn't funny, Chris muttered nervously. Suddenly, Brian lunged at them. They screamed in horror. Peter then swung his bat at Brian, knocking him off to the left side of the kitchen. Seconds later, Brian got back up and started charging after them. Run! Lois shouted panically. They ran out the kitchen and closed the door. Brian then started hitting the door, trying to break it down. Peter, Lois, Meg, Chris ran back upstairs. We have to get into the attic, Peter explained panically. Moments later, they made it to the top floor. Peter then reached up to the ceiling to pull down the ladder to the attic. Lois then realized something she forgot. Oh my God, I forgot Stewie. Lois muttered panically. Moments later, as Peter, Meg, Chris was climbing up to the attic, Brian broke down the door of the kitchen downstairs. Oh crap, Lois, hurry, Peter shouted panically. Brian was running upstairs. Lois then climbed up the ladder while holding Stewie in her arms. Seconds later, after Lois climbed up to the attic, Brian made it up the stairs. Brian then charged towards the ladder. Pull the ladder up, Lois shouted panically. Peter then pulled the ladder back up. As the ladder was being pulled up, Brian jumped up to open latch. Oh crap! Close the damn latch, Peter shouted panically. They quickly closed the latch, but Brian got his front paw stuck into the latch. Brian then started thrashing at them with his bloodied claws. Peter then stomped on his paw, causing Brian to fall down from the attic. Peter, Lois, Meg, Chris were now shaking in fear. I just woke up. What in the hell just happened? Stewie questioned, confused.